Willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge von Sam & Max. So, wir können noch ein bisschen rumspielen, merke ich gerade. Ein Einhorndrache. Oh. Okay.
Toxicodendron paleness, a prehistoric and virulent form of poison ivy, was 7 times as irritating as its modern counterpart. Primitive life forms were often driven into fits of howling, scratching rage by the merest sampling of T. paleness's secretions. It's hard to believe something that pretty could be so annoying.
Na, ich glaube, mittlerweile ist das gar nicht mal so unüblich. Dass einige hübsche Sachen doch sehr nervig sind.
The end of the world is predicted by top apocalypsologists. Some say the world will end in fire, some in ice, but it takes a truly advanced mind to envision an apocalypse that revolves around a many-eyed, many-horned, walking purple people-eater.
Ja, passt schon.
I'd better find a way to get Max's body moving before Sal chucks it into an incinerator.
Kriegen wir hin. Kriegen wir schon irgendwie hin. War dann hier alles begutachtet? Ich glaube schon.
Too bad Max's mighty psychic brain isn't here. There's all sorts of new phone numbers on this courtesy phone.
Ja, das stimmt. So, das hatten wir uns angeschaut. Da kommen wir wahrscheinlich nicht rein.
Coming soon. A brief history of bad ideas in transportation. I hope Max's brain and body are reunited by the time this exhibit opens. He loves tooling around in comically unviable vehicles.
Ja, bestimmt. Ah.
Although the Hindenburg met its fiery demise in 1937, its sister ship, the Aeroschwein, is still in operation today and was a stunt double in the 1968 musical Let's All Go for a Ride in My Beautiful Balloon. So that's where that song came from.
Aeroschwein. Hat ja auch was.
Good thing Max isn't here. Edutainment sends him into an atavistic rage. I could learn a lot from this if I wasn't so offended by the choice of fonts.
Das stimmt allerdings. Naja, dann gucken wir doch mal hier rein. Wo wir irgendwas wiederfinden aus der letzten Episode. Oder wiedererkennen.
Normally, the code of the freelance policeman frowns on stealing ancient brains, but desperate times call for icky measures. Ew, it's warm and pulsing and wriggly. I don't know whether to be repulsed or use it as a neck massager.
Okay, gut.
The 7-sided pyramid of Hikabah was the crowning glory of Kestimpum the Tiny until it collapsed under its staggering weight and unorthodox design. Ah, the Sphinx. I can almost smell it. Seriously, it smells like aspen here.
Ah, hier ist auch noch so ein Telefon.
It's too bad Max's mighty psychic brain isn't here. There's all sorts of new phone numbers on this courtesy phone.
Naja, ich wollte eigentlich mir die Dinge angucken. Die, auch Gefäße.
Pointy and dangerous. 2 of my favorite things. Max would love to get his hands on this doohickey. Too bad he doesn't have any hands right now.
Hat er schon, hat nur kein Gehirn.
Ancient Egyptian brain screw. The engravings on this particular brain screw indicate that it was reserved for pharaohs, viziers, or other high-ranking muckety-mucks. Muckety-mucks? The museum's copywriter must have thought no one would read that far.
Ja, wahrscheinlich.
Hey, it's me. Give or take 4,000 years and a decent tailor. If you're going to putrefy and decompose, might as well do it in style.
Ja, schon. Oh.
I had no idea ancient Egypt was so madcap.
Ja, die waren schon nicht ohne. So, was passiert eigentlich jetzt, wenn wir das Gehirn bei Max reinhauen, jetzt in den Körper? Vielleicht hilft das zumindest mal vorerst. Zack.
Maybe this carefully preserved gray matter will get Max's body moving, or at least twitching and drooling unnervingly. Hello? Anybody in there?
Torment of Osiris will be laid upon your feet, heretics! The wrath of the... Anubis!
Nah, but I get that a lot. I'm Sam.
Oh, my! A new body! And it's so energetic!
That's probably one of Max's sugar rushes. You'll just want to ride him out until you get used to him.
Well, I suppose you want some sort of tedious boon in return for rescuing our spirit from the shadowy realms, yes?
Well, if it's not too much trouble, Your Majesty, I could use some help retrieving Max's brain from a couple of world-conquering Nimrods.
I believe we can aid you in your quest, but where will my brain go after we've restored this Max?
Well, if everything goes as planned, I suppose you can take your pick between an ethnic sorcerer and a superpowered space gorilla.
A gorilla? That does sound promising. Very well, we shall grant your boon. It shouldn't be too much trouble with all these toys of the gods secreted in this fuzzy little body.
Toys of the gods? Do you have the gift?
Is that what they're calling it these days? My people always called it the Curse of Horus. Ungrateful wretches.
Neat. If you've got creepy brain powers, this rescue's gonna be a walk in the park. Ready to roll?
Lead on, barbarian. The curious communication devices in this museum look fascinating.
So, dann, was, bringen sie hier irgendwas? Muss die Sachen nochmal angucken.
Although the Hindenburg met its fiery demise in 1937, its sister ship, the Aeroschwein, is still in operation today and was a stunt double in the 1968 musical Let's All Go for a Ride in My Beautiful Balloon.
That looks like one of the balloons my magicians would create with inflated sheep's bladders.
You really know how to kill a conversation, Your Majesty.
Ah, klingt ja auch nicht verkehrt.
Arrow of power. But where's the disc of madness? Or the orb of unending bounciness?
We haven't found him yet. But here, take a gander at this.
Ah, the wondrous essence thief! How well I remember disguising myself as a palm frond to observe the forbidden rituals at the Temple of Adolescence.
You tyrannical scamp.
Ja. Ist klar. So. Kommt ihr eventuell nochmal zwischendurch vor? Wie gesagt, das liegt auf halt, ist die Gleichtaste wie meine Mute-Taste.
Hey, Your Majesty, check out these spiffy phone numbers.
Phone numbers? Ah, hieroglyphics to activate the translocation toy. We always wondered how that device worked.
Probably would have helped if the ancient astronauts who taught you how to build pyramids had left behind a few telephones. Say, one of those phone numbers is brand new.
Okay. Sehr schön. Klappt das?
careful, Your Highness. You're full of hydrogen and dangerously unstable.
Oh, lighten up. I have. Whee!
So, viel Spaß da oben.
That's something.
Mhm. So, warte mal. Das was? Oder einfach nur hell, ne? Ja.
Creepy. It's a good thing our forefathers kept this guy from schlepping into our dimension, or we'd probably be seeing that on our currency by now.
Mhm. Okay.
Tapestry of Yog-Sothoth, overfiend of the dank dimensions, on loan from the East Village chapter of the Knights of Yog-Sothoth. He doesn't look so tough.
Ah, warte mal, da kommt mir eine Idee. Können wir das vielleicht mal zerstören? Warte mal, dass der Zeppelin nochmal kommt. Genau.
Could you move just a little bit to the left, Your Majesty?
Why?
No reason. Oh, our subhumanity.
That was really quite exhilarating.
You're welcome.
Now never do it again.
No problem. Whoops.
Let go of me, commoner!
Who is making all that inferno racket? Yog-Sothoth! No!
Never place your hands on our divine personage.
Lighten up, Your Majesty. I think we're about to see some fireworks.
Stun-k'afe!
What?
One of your ignorant minions has destroyed the museum's priceless Yog-Sothoth tapestry!
Oh, really? Ahila! Yes, sir.
Did any of you destroy Mr. Paperweight's precious tapestry?
No, sir. I believe you owe me an apology, partner.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Or your minions are trigger-happy Neanderthals.
I can't believe I have allied myself to a sniveling irritant like you.
Irritant? Do you think I enjoy having my schemes yoked to an uncouth, half-naked space fascist who can't even capture a 6-foot-tall dog in a suit?
I assume you can do better,
You half-witted conjurer!
Watch me.
Nice simmering. One more unfortunate misunderstanding should be enough to push Tom and Nicole here straight into supervillain divorce court.
Ja, das könnte sehr gut sein. Okay, können wir die vielleicht ein bisschen aufhetzen?
Hey, Skunky!
Yes.
Why are you working with that creepy paperweight guy?
Because I foolishly believed that I could tolerate a brief alliance with this insulting necromancer in order to gather the toys of power. I even consented to allow him to complete that stupid little spell he'd been working on.
Oh, do go on.
But mark my words, Roland. If Paperweight continues to activate my pulse cannons, our alliance will be as dead as the dunes of Omicron Beta 6.
Ja, siehst du mal. Achso, was hast du denn sonst noch zu erzählen?
What are you planning to do with my brain once this whole Toys for Jerks drive is over?
The same thing I planned to do before you yanked me into your ASAT's penal zone. Plug your brain into my ship's central computer and use your terrifying psychic powers to conquer the galaxy.
Couldn't we just use them to cruise for chicks? The ladies love a good spoon bending.
That's curious. My scans indicate you don't even like girls.
Ja, warte mal ab.
What are you doing here, anyway?
The same thing I was doing all those years ago.
Boring me to tears?
Gathering the toys of power so that I might conquer the galaxy.
Could you try not to kill Sam? He's my designated driver whenever I'm in the sauce like this.
All my minions won't kill him.
That's good.
They're under strict orders to drag him beaten and bloodied to my feet.
So that he might witness my ascension to ruler of the galaxy.
Just so long as he can still drive. I need some me time.
Very well.
Gut, dass Max hier Prioritäten setzt.
Yo, PWA! What? I'm busy.
So, about Sal.
What about him? Salt of the earth fellow, my Sal. And if the general smelly hooligans harm just one hair on his antenna, there'll be heck to pay. Heck, I say!
Ah, gut zu wissen.
I hear your museum's getting nice and crispy around the edges.
It's the fault of my idiotic partner and his reckless minions.
Why are you and that big dumb ape skunk ape working together?
I have no earthly idea. Dr. Norrington keeps telling me that Stun-k'afe is the key to finally gathering all the toys and completing the spell, but nothing is worth this abuse. Nothing!
Yes, feel the hate grow within you.
I just hope his brain-dead minions can dispose of your partner without injuring any of my employees.
All this
Ja.
talking with my brain is making me tired. Let's talk later.
Da haben wir schon mal eine Idee, wo wir als nächstes ansetzen können.
Stoking the fires of discord. I'll see if I can add some fuel from out here.
Ja, gut. So.
Too bad these things don't get outside lines. I could really go for some all-night alugabi right now.
Dann, warte mal. Hier, glaube ich, die Telefone vielleicht nochmal alle ab.
Too bad these things don't get outside lines. I could really go for some all-night alugabi right now.
Oder bringt das, scheint bei mir nichts zu großartig zu bringen.
Too bad these things don't get out.
Infodesk Office, okay. Also wir können uns auch teleportieren. Gut zu wissen. Ja, so kommen wir da rein. Sehr gut.
So this is Paperweight's office.
What a dump!
Someone's coming.
Why have you left the planetarium?
That intergalactic bully is driving me bananas, and his minions are a threat to my beautiful museum. Can't you do something?
Get a grip on yourself, man. Can't you see our long struggle to gather the toys is almost over?
You think I don't know that? I've been dreaming of this second chance for decades.
Then stop whining and get back in there.
Yes, sir, Dr. Norrington. Right away, Dr. Norrington.
Ah, hallo Dr. Norrington.
Norrington.
His imperious attitude puts me in mind of a lute teacher we fed to my crocodiles for correcting my divine embouchure.
You know, Max's patter is a lot less
Violent?
multisyllabic.
Na gut, schauen wir uns noch mal kurz hier um.
Check it out, Your Majesty. An insanely detailed top-down drawing of the city.
What a remarkable illusion of depth.
Oh yeah, you didn't have perspective and vanishing points in your time, did you?
Of course we did. Why, we had a whole chamber full of perspectives and a headdress adorned with vanishing points. And... Shut up!
Cool. Stimmt, ja. Damals war ja alles irgendwie 2D.
Looks like Paperweight subscribes to Obazoth's nonsensical Grimoire Club. Paperweight's quite the reader.
A lowly scribe, then.
Ja, wahrscheinlich. Oh, cool.
4 ancient diabolical summoning spells. And 1 pretty good chili recipe. Sal shouldn't stand in one place all night. A little tour around the museum would keep his metathorax from cramping.
Okay.
This office could use a little tidying up. And a good firm raising.
Okay. Dann schauen wir in der nächsten Folge mal, was wir noch anstellen können. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und ich hoffe, ihr hattet Spaß, seid beim nächsten Mal wieder mit dabei. Und bis dahin, macht's gut und ciao, ciao.